Hey everyone, I'm Omogonix here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today's video is going to be my part 2 to my every Halo 3 weapon ranked video. So we have 11 more weapons to rank here, and if you haven't watched my first part where I rank the first lot, then be sure to go watch that before watching this. And yeah, let's get onto it. So in at number 11 is the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle in Halo 3 is very useful on missions like Sierra 117 and the Ark. I even would probably count it as one of the most useful guns in the game just because it can be used in so many situations throughout the Halo 3 campaign. Even if them situations are just on a couple of missions. For example, if you're actually early enough to, you can kill the Brute Chieftain right then and there on the mission Sierra 117 at the part where you have to rescue Sergeant Johnson with a few sniper shots, so then you don't have to put up with him later on. It's incredibly useful and can act as a shortcut in many ways through Halo 3's combat, and whilst it's a great gun and is very useful, of course since it's a sniper it can't be used in a lot of mid-range and close-range combat scenarios. But that, like I said, is quite understandable since it's not meant for them situations. Due to me liking the 10 other weapons above the sniper rifle on the list more, it falls in at number 11. In at number 10 is the machine gun turret. The machine gun and the plasma cannon, as well as the missile pod, are the first detachable weapons in a Halo game. The machine gun turret is what I would consider to be my favourite and best of the three, mainly due to its consistency and fire rate. It's very useful in the situations when it's available, however I wouldn't call it essential. Overall, the machine gun is a great weapon, but due to me liking the 9 other weapons on this list more, the machine gun falls in at number 10 on the list. In at number 9 is the Magnum. The Magnum's design in Halo 3 resembles the original from Halo CE, and both this Halo CE and 3 designs are the most iconic look of the gun there is in my opinion. The Halo 3 pistol is definitely not as powerful as Halo 1's, and whilst it is a gun I do use often and do have pleasure in using, I would say it's a downgrade from its first form. Due to me liking the 8 weapons above the Magnum on this list more, it falls in at number 9. In at number 8 is the plasma rifle. The plasma rifle is one of my favourite weapons in the first 3 Halo games. It's useful for many situations and has an amazing fire rate, and to my surprise, I never realised until recently how effective the plasma rifle is against a flood. It has a lot of power behind it for sure, and whilst I do like the assault rifle more, I must admit that the plasma rifle is a lot stronger than it in Halo 3. Overall, whilst I do like the plasma rifle, due to me liking the 7 other weapons on this list more, the plasma rifle falls in at number 8. In at number 7 is the brute shot. The brute shot can be quite annoying in terms of ammunition, and because of that it can kind of limit the use and fun with it. It's great to use, can kill a wide variety of enemies easily thanks to its explosives, is an all-time classic, and can push back the enemy quite a bit. It's also an improvement upon the Halo 2 brute shot as well. Because of the pros I mentioned here plus more, the brute shot has landed in at number 7. In at number 6 is the SMG. The SMG is a great gun to use when pushing back your targets and wanting to break them down with some of the best fire rate in any Halo game. The SMG's fire rate makes it great for putting the assault on enemies, and it's great to dual wield with as well. Whilst I enjoy the Halo 2 SMG a lot more in terms of its fire rate, and I do think it's just overall better, the Halo 3 SMG has landed in at number 6 on this list. In at number 5 is the Spiker. I've never considered myself a big fan of the brute weapons, but the Spiker in my opinion is a great gun in Halo 3 and deserving of the number 5 spot. The Spiker's fire rate and damage are quite decent and great for a good assault, honestly. The Spiker is useful in many combat situations in my opinion and can be quite plentiful at times too, just like a lot of the other weapons on this list. Overall, I think the Spiker is a great gun, and whilst I don't acknowledge it often, it's still a weapon I'm ranking highly due to my personal experiences with it and some of the reasons I explained here. But due to me liking the 4 weapons above this one more, the Spiker has landed at number 5 on the list. In at number 4 is the shotgun. The shotgun in Halo 3 is great for short range combat and killing the flood. Whilst limited due to its range since it's a shotgun, it still proves to be a gun that I like enough to be in at number 4. Personally, the shotgun in Halo 3 has always been one of my favourites, and on missions like Cortana, I definitely do feel much safer having a shotgun to deal with the flood. In at number 3 is the carbine. If there's one weapon I'll always like no matter what Halo game it's from, it would have to be the carbine rifle. The carbine is great for most if not all combat situations, whether it could be close, medium or long range. They're great for most types of enemies and one of the most useful guns in any Halo game in my opinion, especially Halo 3 ODST, in which they are probably my favourite gun from that game because of its usefulness on Legendary. They're great for most if not all sorts of enemies, and because of the many things I like about it, the Covenant Carbine is landed in at number 3 on this list. In at number 2 is the Battle Rifle. The Battle Rifle is one of the most well-known guns in Halo, first appearing in Halo 2 and still appearing in Halo games to this day, including Halo Infinite, just like some of the other weapons I've talked about. The Battle Rifle to me is the UNSC version of the Carbine, but a bit better. Just like the carbine, it's great for many combat situations and is useful for a wide variety of ranges. What makes it better than the carbine for me is its burst fire. Since I'm a lover for automatic weapons in Halo games, and the battle rifle being a burst just makes it feel more comfortable to use. The battle rifle, I must admit, can sometimes be a pain to use in multiplayer, and the carbine I find to be a bit better in that case, but overall the battle rifle is one of my favourite guns in Halo 3 and has landed in at number 2. Now in at number 1 is the assault rifle. I don't know why I tend to have the starter / basic weapons at the top of my list, such as the assault rifle, but I guess it's just overall because they're so reliable due to the plentiful ammo you can find and their flexibility overall. One reason why the AR is above the BR on this list is because I find the AR more reliable on multiplayer at times, I guess depending on the map and other factors. But also the AR has been in Halo since the first game, and when it comes to the weapons on these lists, I don't really place them just based on how useful I find them, but also overall how much I've used them and what weapons are most memorable to me. The AR is one of the most memorable Halo guns in my opinion, and that's why it's landed in at number 1. So anyways guys, that is the end of this video. What did you guys think? If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more, and maybe even tell me your opinions down in the comments below on what your favourite weapons in Halo 3 are. And yeah, be sure to watch part 1 if you haven't already, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.